Of course, guys, first of all, if you do want to buy any FIFA 22 coins, make sure to check out U7Buy in the description and use code RECOIL for 5% off. What is going on, guys? Of course, my face cam isn't working today, but if you are new around here, make sure to drop a like down below and, of course, subscribe because we are giving away a PS5 and Xbox and an iArmor 37-inch monitor with a football shirt of your choice and some extra FIFA points. So all you got to do is subscribe, but we're giving those away at 10k. And, of course, we are giving away extra FIFA points. So at the minute, based on pack pools, you guys are at 1,500 extra, so it's 1,000, no, I can't even say it right, it's 13,500 FIFA points at the minute, and then of course on top of that you're going to be getting extras. So in this episode, all you got to do is get this video to 50 likes and you'll get the extra FIFA points. But without further ado, let's get into the snipes. So a little bit of a simple one. First of all, we're looking at left back gold rare, and we're looking at Argentina. So this is one that was brilliant because of SBCs last year, and we're actually having to go a lot sort of onto last year's filters at the minute because the market is so different this year. I think preview packs, you know, if you think about it, the amount of extra packs that they're probably generating is phenomenal. And obviously, you know, everyone's getting a guaranteed 7.5 pack a day if you want it, that you have a chance of getting without spending coins. So it's interesting, and they are affecting the market. Now, at 1.1, 10% is going to be 110, so half that, 55 coins. So if we sell it for, I think we're looking at, I think there is the 100 coin profit mark, I think. Yeah, 100, that's 150. So we'll take the 150s for now, obviously only on this method because we're at the lower budget. But when you do go a little bit into the higher budgets, we don't want to take the lower valued methods. Now, if we have a look at the K mark, we can see there's a couple cards. We can do a little bit of compare price, but I would say compare price is one that I've found myself being kicked off the market a lot for this year. I think maybe they're closer monitoring it in order to stop people doing it as much. It is the best way, in my opinion, to search for cards, and I think that's why it's been a little bit closer monitored. As you can see, there's a little bit of lag between searches as well, so it does seem like there might be a little bit of dodginess going from EA there. We've missed the 850, but only because I saw the 50 and thought it was a 950. We're going to slowly snipe for a little bit here. You do have some options with who you can get here if you have a look. We've got Tagliafico, you got Acuna. Is there another guy there? There isn't. So we just got these two guys. Obviously Acuna going for slightly more, but not masses, and if you can get him, it's a nice snipe. So if we go on to here again, we got a 950 there, which we'll take just for the lower end profit. Let's see if we can compare price our way to another one. Obviously I'll take the 100 coins, but you guys know we are not happy with a 100 coin profit. It's almost like a negative profit, and the reason is because we want to do a minimum of 200 per card. We want to get decent profits each time. We don't want to just be skimping for 100 coins. So we're going to knock it down to 900. We're going to try and get one, but if we can't, we will just move on to the next method. Obviously, if we can't get one, you guys got to drop me in the comments your best ones to kind of show me up, because we've obviously had a bit of a blunder on my end here. We're going to do the standard 10 count, of course. We've just hit one before we've even started, which is always good. So it's good to see we got one at a decent price there, so that's a bit of a win. So just to clarify, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so we've done that one. We're going to move on. Usually you'd see me grabbing my phone and looking for the methods on there. Obviously, you can't actually see me today, but you will get to see it. So we're looking at CDMs from Brazil, from the Premier League. So let's have a look. Now you've got, that's why. I can say Brazil all I want, but until I put it in, it doesn't really work in the filter. You got Fernandinho is being lowballed there a little bit. Fernandinho here, 1.1. He's actually going for about, let's have a look, realistically, a K, I'd say, probably. Is there many at 900? Let's have a look. No, none there. And if we take off the, not the CDM bit, if we take off the price cap, we get the likes of Fred, you get Allen, you get Fabinho. So we've got a few better possibilities in there. This is just the lower end of it. Now, if we go at 950 and you basically want to take anything 850, so I mean that was not good. So we're saying he's selling for a K, so I'd say take 850 and below for him. And the reason you want to compare price at this price is because you can kind of see yourself with a little bit of a better chance at the other players. So things like Fred, the Fabinhos, the other guys are not going to come up under the sort of mark we were looking at with 950. So we want to make sure if we're going to get one of those, we can get the best chance at it. So obviously Fernandinho, you're just going to have to be quick if you see an 850. If you see any of the other guys, you're going to have to be super quick. It does seem like there's a fair few of him being listed, which is good. It means there's not going to be too much difficulty in terms of getting some good snipes here. Now we're going to give it one more little push. I know we don't want to spend too much on a method if it's just struggling at the time. We'll go to 850 just to show some Fabinho snipes, see if we can grab one of those. If we can find a Fred, a Fabinho, or an Allen even in here, that'd be phenomenal, because they are brilliant in terms of the profit on this method. But obviously at the minute, you're seeing that the market is a little bit slow on the Fernandinho side of things. So we're just going to see on the 900s, can we get an 850 here? Is it possible? Obviously, market being a little bit slow tonight, I've got to say. I think the market, the fact that Ronaldo's SBC didn't really affect the market is interesting. I think it just shows how useless that SBC was. What I would say is I back that EA have put it at that price. I know that everyone's a bit unhappy about it. He's not a card you want everyone having. In no way do I want the Ronaldo SBC to be under 2 mil coins, because everyone and their nan would have a Ronaldo, and I don't want to see it. I don't want to be bummed by Ronaldo all day, every day. So we're going to move on to the next method. Of course, being kicked out of the game is a standard for the videos at this point. We just love being kicked out of EA servers. So you've got Kamara, and you've also got the likes of, there's a couple here, you've got Mendes as well. So there's a couple players here. Obviously, most likely is going to be Kamara. We're just checking what his min price is. You can see a few at a K, but I'd actually say you're going to sell on at 1.1. So we'll snipe at the 900, 950 mark. Mendes for 750 would have been phenomenal. It's a little bit of a shame we've missed that one. We're going to snipe at 950, sell on for 1.1. We've got a Kamara at 700. Straight off the bat, this one is shelling out a little bit better than the others. We can feel a little bit better after the sheggery of the last method. Not a single good Fernandinho snipe that we could even get. We got 2 already. Right, the left back League 1 is the way to go, guys. If you're watching this video, try that one out first. If you find you have any trouble with it, go to the first filter, then go to Fernandinho, and then have a look at who we're looking at next. We've got some players who I'm going to show you guys the best players to basically pickpocket people. You know, you're going to be stealing coins, because there's a few players here where people just don't know what they're doing, and they really are absolutely letting you take everything. So we're going to smash through those. There's a lot of people giving you all their profits or giving you all their coins when they pack cards. So it's good. It's good for us as snipers. Probably not so good for those people who are getting these cards and missing out on the profit. But you're never going to say no to a big profit, are you? So we've got to smash that. We're going to see if we can get one more. So you know what? Considering we got loads of 7s, I'm actually kind of disappointed with a 900, but that's actually still decent profit. So what we're going to do is we're going to move over to the players we're looking at. Now, of course, player-wise, we are looking at some ones to watch first of all. They've just came out. We've got to have a look. Kanate, interestingly, only priced at 19k. So Kanate, really cheap at the minute. Definitely was expected to be more expensive, which is why we're going to go on him, because I think people are going to undercut it. That's where you really want to go for players, is in my opinion, when the expectations are a lot higher than what you get. That's when I think people make mistakes. That's when I think people get frustrated and go, oh fine, I'll just list him for this or that or the other. So we're going to say 20k is the sell point. EA tax on that is 1k. So in order to make a decent profit, I'm going to argue that we really need to be picking him up at about 18,500. It guarantees up to 500 coin profit per card. That one there, we've got 750. So straight off the bat, 750 coins profit. We're going to knock that down to 20, knock that up to 19,750, sell it on quickly. Now we've got that. We're going to go down to 18k. We don't want to just get a 750 coin or a 500 coin profit. We want more than the first profit. So we're going to try for one more. If we get it, it's a win. If not, I'm going to show you the next player. So we'll wait until the next one comes up. I don't think they're going to be a ton coming up, but when you can make a K or 2k or 3k per card, you don't need a load coming up. To make 100k an hour, you really don't need a lot. You need like 20 or 30 cards depending on your profit. So we can really smash through and make a lot off of him. Of course, the price range, let me just check that while I'm searching. His price range starts at 9k. So you really can grab him for as low as half of what we're sniping right now. Is it likely? No. Is it like you can get maybe a 15? A lot more likely. We've just done a 750 profit. That's not bad at all. That's only kind of like scratching the surface of what we can get off of this guy. Can we get any more though? That's the question. We've been kicked out. We are going to go back into him. So guys, we're coming back in, and I know I said we were going to go and carry on with him, but why show you one guy multiple times when we can show you 3 guys instead of 2? So I'm going to show you Sabitzer now. Now this guy is coming in at around 35k. So if we have a look here, you got a few at 34. To be fair, I'd say, oh, we've had a blunder there, but that was very close. I'd say realistically, your selling point is probably about 33. If you, oh, a lot of snipes coming here on him. So we're going to say 33. 10% is going to 3.3. Half that. We'll go for 3.3. I'm just trying to work it in my head. We'll just say that EA tax is 2k. It's a lot easier. And we'll say we want to make a 1k profit or a 500 coin profit. So 3,500. Now, can we get one? Probably, because we've seen 2 already without even actually being sniping. Just trying to work out his price. We saw a 27 and I think it was a 31. Now the 31, realistically, with the actual EA tax, you'd probably be making about 200-300 coins. With this at 3,500, you're probably making about 800 coins. Now if we can get one for 30 or below, you're getting a minimum of a K profit. Now obviously, it does seem like people are being a little bit more reluctant to give us a dirty snipe now. But let's have a look what we can get. Let's see a little bit of compare price, see if anything comes up. We want 3,500 or below. We're going to move on to a little bit of a bigger player next. So we're just hoping we can get one of these before we move on. Obviously, you guys know that I'm not big for player filters. If we do player filters, we include free. So rather than, you know, just making this, that was a banger. That I'm very happy with that one. So we're going to list him up for the classic 33 there. Just so you guys know, if some of you guys are looking for players to transfer coins with, you've got one really, really easily. He is going to absolutely make you a ton of coins. We'll go at 33,250. Easy profit there. Let's see if we can get another one. Is there any more for us? Probably not. And we're going to move on to having a look at someone a little bit more expensive. Now, Tamori is one of the options that I do think is definitely not a bad shout. We were going to look at Depay, but if you have a look at my coins, can't look at Depay. He's a little bit too out of budget. However, Tamori is a good one to look at, and he was the next best option. So we're going to have a look at 50k. We got him at, let's have a look. He is there on the market. I'm not... Right, so to be fair, he looks like he's a little bit more expensive, which is nice. He's probably likely the upgrade just because Milan are very, very good at the minute. Let's have a look. Let's knock this down and try find the actual price. So he's sitting, I'd say 53. 10% of that is 5.3. Half that, you're looking at about 3k. So I'd say realistically, for profit, we want to go about 49. And obviously when you're on these higher price players, I'd say with profit, you do always want to make it a K, because with market fluctuations, you can lose a lot of coins. You don't want to lose them. So the best way to get around that is to definitely make sure your profit is at least a K, because then, all right, he goes up or down by 300 coins, and rather than losing a lot of your profit, you lose maybe half of it. So you've got a bit more in there. It's always a little bit better. So we're going to try. We've got one more to go, really, this guy. And then we are good to... Oh, I've messed that up so bad. I've messed that up so badly. 44k as well. Oh, that would have been a nice profit for us, guys. We're gonna try. We're just gonna stop doing the compare price because it seems to mess us up every time. I'm gonna do it until we get kicked out. We've got this. I know we got this, boys. We did it. All right, say no more. 48k, a nice 2k profit. We're going to knock him up for that 53 there. Let's have a look. Brilliant. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.